Malcolm Holmes here, General Manager for the Great Central Railway, and today I'm at Rothay Station, which is an absolutely magical place. Gaslit, full of nooks and crannies with so much to see. That Edwardian charm is everywhere, and above all, it's a fantastic place to come and watch the trains go by. And speaking of trains, we're just getting into the busy spring and summer season, and I'm really excited about what we've got to offer this year. Now, we just had our spring diesel gala, which was a really fantastic weekend. I could see it on the faces of our volunteers and of our visitors, just how wonderful the event was. We tried some new things this year as well, all about driving commercial benefit for the railway to help keep us going. We did driver for a tenner on our Class 08 at Loughborough, which was incredibly popular and involved 65 trips up and down one of our less used sidings. We were selling footplate rides, which we nearly sold out of, all additional revenue for the railway, which was fantastic. And we had a real ale bar coach on the train as well, which was so popular that we sold out. So coming up, we've got some really exciting events. On the 18th and 19th of May is our annual bus rally, and this year we're combining it with a rail car event and also doing it over 2 days. So we'll have our visiting rail car Iris out, our Class 153s, so it's going to be a fantastic weekend on the rails, and on top of that there'll be free bus rides from the yard at Corn, and it's always a really brilliant event. And then right at the end of May, we're taking steam trains back to Mount Sorrel again. We've not done this for quite some years now. So from here at Rothay, we'll be running regular steam trains from the 29th of May through to the 2nd of June, through to Nunkley Hill for Mount Sorrel Heritage Centre and Mount Sorrel Bon Lane. I'm really excited about steam to Mount Sorrel because the branch line is really very different to our mainline railway. And after all, what's more mainline than a branch line off a main line? So it's a completely different experience travelling on our branch. We're going to have 2 locos on the train. On one end will be a steam locomotive, an Austerity 060 locomotive that hasn't pulled trains in a very long time. And at the other end will be our own Class 10 diesel locomotive that similarly hasn't pulled trains for a very long time. So expecting that to pull in quite a lot of people. And when you get to Nunkley Hill on our trains to Mount Sorrel, there's a fantastic heritage centre that is included in Great Central Railway tickets. And here's Steve Cramp, who manages Mount Sorrel Heritage Centre, to tell you more about it.
Hi, I'm Steve Cramp. Welcome to the Mount Sorrel Heritage Centre. If you're visiting any time, but if you're visiting during the train running days at the end of May, there's so much to see and do. We have narrow gauge train rides that you can have a ride around our beautiful gardens, which are all around us. We have a railway museum. We even have a new crazy golf course, which has just opened. There's a garden railway, so the little ones can drive the miniature trains around the garden railway. We have 2 fantastic nature trails, over 3/4 of a mile of woodland paths to walk through that are full of flowers and everything, formal gardens, and we also have the Robert Stevenson lift bridge behind me that's taking shape very nicely. That's a big restoration project. George Stevenson was still working on the Liverpool and Manchester Railway, so he sent his son Robert down to Leicester to build the Leicester and Swannington Railway. And part of that involved this lifting bridge, which used to sit over the canal at Saw Lane in Leicester. And it actually became asset number 9 of the Midland Railway Company. So it's a very important part of our railway heritage. And we've been running a project over the last 18 months to completely restore and rebuild it using as much of the original items as possible. And it will work again when it's finished. Not too much left to do now. So come along at the end of May and see how we're getting on with everything. You'll have a great few hours here.
Thanks, Steve. Really enjoy working with Mount Sorrel Heritage Centre, and we've got a really strong partnership. Now, over that weekend, on the night of the 1st of June, we're trying something a little bit new. We're going to be running an all-night gala. So right through the night, we'll be running passenger trains, parcel trains, which passengers can travel on, and also some goods trains as well. So completely new experience. A railway really comes alive at night and feels very different. Glowing signal lamps, the light of the fire coming out of the footplate. And I mentioned earlier here at Rothay, we've got gaslit station. You'll be able to really enjoy that during the night of the 1st of June. Just imagine being at a station and seeing parcels being loaded and unloaded, the morning newspapers arriving at Cornerwood Station. It's going to be really fantastic. One final bit of very exciting news is we're expecting a fleeting visit from a famous locomotive. Tornado is going to be coming. We're not quite sure when yet, but keep an eye out on our website and Facebook feeds for more information coming soon. Now, final date for your diary is our Railways at Work event, which is on the 10th and 11th of August this year. It's a really fantastic event, probably the best that we do in the year, and this year has a 1966 theme, so expect the World Cup to feature heavily in that event. As always, look forward to welcoming you to the Great Central Railway next time you're here. If you see me, do come and say hello.